Hey, thanks for taking a look at my Canon 50D. This is a semi-professional camera, as all the D series are. It's a 15.1 megapixel, which, you know, that might not sound like a lot compared to like the modern 24, but unless you're blowing photos up really big and printing them out on giant size posters, you'll never tell the difference. 15 megapixels is an awful lot. This thing was state-of-the-art back when it was released a few years back. I want to point out the particular lens on there, the Nifty 50, the 50mm 1.8 lens. That is not included with this particular camera. I just have it on there so you can see that the camera's functioning and where everything's working correctly on it. But the lens is for sale separately, but not included with the camera. It's a separate auction. So just please keep that in mind when you're taking a look at this. So the first thing I want to show you is the focusing system on the camera. If I purposely put my hand in front of the lens so it cannot achieve a proper focus, I just want you to see how quickly the camera attempts to focus, nice and smooth in and out. No hesitations. Everything is working really good on that. And then if I go ahead and remove my hand from the lens, it focuses nice and quick, and I just snapped a couple of photos there. Of course, this camera, as well as the lens, has a manual focus override. If I flip it into manual focus mode, I can adjust the focus to whatever I want, and when I'm ready, I can just come over and snap a photo. Of course, this thing has a really fast auto line feature, so if you want to take a lot of photos, I can push the button down and you can just crank them out on this thing. The 50D is just a really powerful camera. So on the side of the camera, below the protective rubber caps, we have your flash sync, your remote control hookup, your USB port, video out, and your HDMI connection. This thing, again, being a high-end camera, has got all the connection ports available. So on the back of the camera, we of course have the LCD display screen, your control dial, the set buttons in the middle, your up, down, left, right cursor. These are all your control buttons for controlling the camera, like focus lock and back focus. Over here we have the menu button, we have live view. Down here is the power on and off switch, and then all down across the bottom we have all the playback control features. So if I go ahead and put it into menu, I'll go ahead and zoom this in a little bit here so you can see a little bit better. But as we use the cursor, we can go up, down, left, right, all the different menus, wherever you want to go. You can also use the control dial, just whatever you prefer. It's changed through there. Of course, if you want to come in here and review what photos you have on the camera, you can just go to that, the playback button, and then as you rotate the dial, you can go through all the different photos. I just kind of randomly took some shots in my backyard, and so as you're going through them here, if you want to, for example, zoom in on something, I can hit the zoom in button and you can zoom all the way in, and now you can scroll around the photo, up, down, left, right, looking at all the different details. And then of course you can zoom back out, and if you go past the normal, keep going out, now you can scroll very easily through all the different photos, whatever you want to look at. So of course on this opposite side over here we have your compact flash port. If you push the little gray button, the compact flash card will pop out, and then you can stick it right back in, get in there, close it up, and you're all set to go. So there's no damage or anything on the camera except for one little thing. It's not what I would call damage, it's more wear. This is my favorite neck strap. It's all cloth, it's very comfortable, plus it has the Canon logo, so that's why I choose to wear it. But it's got these little metal rings that go onto the hooks right here, and you can see it's got some little blemishes from that kind of digging into the plastic. So again, it is cosmetic, but I want to be very honest and up front, let you know it is there. And so when you get the camera, if you say, hey, there's little scratches here, that's because of the neck strap rubbing. So again, no secrets, nothing hidden on this thing. I just want to let you know completely up front. So just a quick view of the front of the camera. You can see the metal mounts nice and smooth, no gouges or anything like that. The shutter down in there, you can watch it moving here. I've got it in a high speed mode, so it's pretty quick. But again, this thing can really crank out the photos. That shutter's working just fine. So just a quick view of the top of the camera. Of course, you have your selector dial right here for all the different modes. Everything is there, it moves nice and smooth. Over on this side over here, we have the LCD display, which all the pertinent information for taking photos. So bottom of the camera, again, there are just a couple of teeny small little dings from setting it down, stuff like that, but overall it's in very good condition. It does have the proper cap for the connection port back there. The battery, so you just open the little door, Push the button, it slides right out, and you put it back in, shut the door, and everything's working fine. So that's my Canon 50D. I'll just give you kind of one last little look all the way around. You can see it's in very, very nice condition. I always try to take care of all my stuff. And, you know, why not take care of it instead of bashing it, you know? That's my opinion. So again, there it is. Hope you bid early and bid often.